Tire Safety, presented by Connell Insurance.
Drivers are required to physically inspect their tires at the beginning and the end of a driving shift. Fleets have an obligation to look after these expensive assets. Blowouts cause not only mayhem when they pop, but also cause debris to fly in the direction of other motorists. When a blowout occurs or the driver is placed out of service due to tread depth or visible fabrics or wire, it will cost the driver company about $1,000 for a new tire and a service call, and the driver loses 2 to 3 hours of precious productivity.
It has been reported that about 80% of roadside tire failures are a direct result of creeping air loss. In other words, undetected underinflation. The chief cause of underinflated tires is lack of basic maintenance. Tire pressures need to be checked at a minimum on a weekly basis. Pressure checks with a calibrated tire pressure gauge is the only reliable way of ensuring tires are properly inflated. Drivers and maintenance staff should also be briefed on the correct inflation pressure for various tires and wheel positions. Basic tire checks should be performed every day by drivers, and more thorough inspections should be done by the maintenance staff when every truck comes in for maintenance. Doing this will help extend the life of the tire and allow any corrections to be made at the shop without a blowout on the highway and hours of sitting roadside for an out-of-service violation. Not to mention vehicle maintenance violations and out-of-service violations related to tires count heavily against your authority's CSA scores. A basic tire casing inspection includes checking the sidewall for bulges that may indicate internal damage such as a belt separation. Also, watch for cuts in the sidewall that are deep enough to see the body ply. Check for objects penetrating the tire such as nails and screws that can be picked up in yards. Tread must be at least 1/16 of an inch on drive and trailer tires and 1/8 of an inch on steer tires. Any point on the tread that is worn below these depths, including spots resulting from a skid, will put a tire out of service. DOT inspectors are trained to look for the lowest point on the tire and measure that. Also be sure there's no exposed belts showing on the tread face. That's an out-of-service violation as well. Drivers are critical to the success of a tire care program. Investing just 30 minutes once a week to closely inspect tires can help prevent an on-road failure that can cost several hours of downtime and thousands in lost pay. Remember, each clean Level 1 and Level 2 inspection results in a safety bonus.